TradeTrack point of sale solutions. Be in control of your business. Let's dive into our demo.
Welcome to the login page. After logging in, you will land on the main sales screen where you can process transactions for cash and credit customers in one single page. Our sales page includes invoicing, quotations, refunds, document reprints, lost sales for items which are requested by customers but are not stocked. If a lost sale item is logged, then it will show up in our lost sales report in order to keep up with the demand of items requested by customers. Cash book entries are for any cash taken from the till. We also have web integration which pulls any new orders placed on your website. Our search bar is an extensive search which can search the barcode, product name, cross-reference or product description all in one search bar. We've added a plus item function to invoice items which are not kept in stock. Now let's head over to the document search. The document search is an extensive search function which allows the user to narrow down the search by use of filters. You can search by document number, order notes, as well as filter by customer and/or filter by product name or cross-reference. The search filters can all be used simultaneously to narrow down your search and be more precise. The date filtering is another great addition. Let's move over to products. This is where all your inventory is managed. Adding and editing of products. Products can be added in bulk via a CSV file and edited through a CSV file as well by use of the toggle edit function. If you click View Product, it will show you all the transactions which were made for the selected product, which gives insight on the movement of that item. Categories. We have 3 levels of categories to help our users manage stock in a professional manner. All level 3 categories are set with a markup to make sales pricing easier than ever for the long term. Stock takes. Manually or by use of scanning. Full stock take. Stock take by category for easy accounts. Daily stock take will give you a selected amount of products set by the user to do on a daily basis and finish a full stock count over time. Quick count is fixing stock levels of 1 or more items at a time. Next we have our discount matrix module. Here the user can set a markup or markdown on all level 3 categories and attach the discount structures to specific customers. This gives you full control over customer pricing. Next, label printing for individual items. Goods receiving. All stock received comes through here and added by supplier invoice into your inventory. Supplier returns. All items sent back to supplier can be processed through here either by full invoice or by selected items. Customers module. This is where we add, edit and view customers. Customers can be added in bulk via CSV upload. By clicking the view button, you will be able to view all transactions for the selected customer as well as customer balances, the customer sales by month, and download or email customer statements directly from here. Customer payments for credit customers with payment allocation for correct aging. Customer statements can be sent in bulk via email. This would typically be done at the end of every month on the last cash up of the month. Supplier module. Add, edit and view suppliers. Suppliers can be added in bulk via CSV import. Clicking the view button will allow the user to view supplier details, all transactions for selected supplier, balances, monthly buying for the selected supplier and the statement for internal use. Supplier payments for payments made to suppliers with credit terms. We have an extensive employee module where employees can be managed, added and edited. By clicking the view button next to an employee and scrolling down to the bottom, you will be able to view employee details. Click Sales Reports and you can analyze the chosen employee's sales analytics, which include total sales, refunds, net sales after refunds and profit analysis. If you scroll down, you will find the transaction history for the selected employee. Every transaction can be viewed by clicking the View button next to the transaction. By clicking Items Sold, the user will see all the items sold by the selected employee. Each item's transaction can be viewed by using the View button next to the item. This helps store owners see which employees are underselling items by using the GP column. Reports. We have built an in-depth reporting module to keep track of all business operations. We have added some reports which can't be found in any other point-of-sale systems. We take pride in providing proper stock management reports to help owners grow their businesses at a much faster rate than their competitors. Choose your desired date range before accessing any report. The daily sales report will give you a summary of the daily sales for the selected date range. Up-to-date inventory valuation report. Our replenishment report sets us apart from the rest. This is stock reorder report which keeps your inventory in line with the current demand of the time and makes sure to let you know when to let go of items before they sit in those shelves and live rent-free for years. Every item which was sold in the selected date range with the quantity sold, quantity on hand, reorder point, and last cost of the item. Moving categories to which show demand for each item. L1 would be sold 1 month out of 12 months. K2 would be sold 2 months out of 12 months and all the way up to A12 which would be sold 12 months out of 12 months. Y movers have not moved in a 12-month period and Z movers have not moved in 18-month period. Next to that you will see a view of 18 months separated to show how many have been sold in every month for the past 18 months, and next to that you will see the same for the purchases. When exporting this report via CSV, the reorder report will already be grouped according to supplier, which make your ordering task easier. Basically creating the entire order for you to just copy and paste. This report alone would take your business to greater heights by focusing on supply and demand and keeping with the times. Don't get left behind. Stock movement report with moving categories and monthly sales, just as we have in the replenishment report. Stock management is key to run a successful business. Old school pen and paper does not work in the current evolving business environment. Let the system do the work for you while you focus on more important business functions. Profit and loss report. This will give you your profit in 2 ways. Sales versus cost of sales and sales versus monthly buying. Any expenses logged by the user will also be deducted here. Tax report estimate. Customer balances report, which shows all the outstanding amounts owed by each customer. Customer sales report shows the sales per month for each customer. Supplier buying report, which shows the buying per month from each supplier. Sales by category shows the total sales by each category for the chosen dates. This will help with understanding which sectors need to be focused on more than others. The employee performance report will give you a summary of the sales for each employee according to the selected date range. This allows the store owner to see which employees are slacking and which has a high refund rate. The day-end detailed report will give you the transactions for each employee separated into groups by the transaction type. Cash, card, EFT, etc. The totals for each transaction type are calculated below and the grand totals for each employee are calculated at the end. If you scroll to the very end you will see the summarized version, which can be printed at the end of the day to do recon. The detailed version can be exported via a CSV and printed if needed. Lost sales report. This will show all the items which were logged as lost sales. Here you will be able to determine which products are in demand but have not been stocked yet. This is how you separate yourself from the competition, by understanding the current needs and demand of the market. New items report will show the user all the new items added in the selected date range. This will allow you to see if any mistakes were made when creating new item codes and pricing, etc. Look at every item that was sold through the item sales report. This will give you insight if any items were sold at too low prices or sometimes too high. Next to every item, the user can view the transaction by clicking on the View button. The GP column will keep you in touch with your current pricing and markups. Not forgetting, it will once again show which employees are underselling. Need to see all your transactions? The Transactions report will show all the transactions for the chosen date range with an option to view every transaction by clicking the View button. All these reports can be exported via CSV and printed after exporting. Let's move over to our extensive settings module. We have made the settings module as user-friendly as possible to keep our clients happy and stress-free. We have a range of settings which cover all functions of the system. General settings, which are the general company settings. Modules and access is where access is controlled for different user types. Turn on and off certain modules for selected employee types. Printer settings to add and edit printers. Email settings. Our backup and restore is super fast and user-friendly. Document layouts. Receipt layouts. Cost price encoding and bulk web price editing. Integrations for Woo and Shopify. In the POS settings, you have an option to turn off the plus item or add authorization to use it. The user can set a maximum price markdown before the system asks for an authorization. This will ensure that no employee is selling below the recommended retail price for the selected customer, but by means of authorization, an override can be done. There are various other settings which can be seen by scrolling through the settings menu and accessing your user-specific settings.